In this video, I'm going to share with you my breastfeeding and postpartum survival basket and all of my must-have items for breastfeeding moms to make your breastfeeding journey easier, as well as all those must-have items for postpartum. Hey, it's Morgan. Welcome to the Passable Parent channel. I've been a pediatric nurse for the past 10 years specializing in early childhood development, and I'm also a mom. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. And make sure to comment down below if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my Breastfeeding Survival Basket, which contains all of my must-have products for breastfeeding mamas. I love to give this basket with these products as a baby shower gift if the mom-to-be shares with me that she hopes to give breastfeeding a try. I know how difficult breastfeeding can be and how each journey is unique. These are all products I love and used, and products I wish I had known to include on my baby registry because they help make my journey so much easier. I also included some items to help make postpartum for this mama to be more comfortable. This basket in particular is for a really special friend of mine. She knows who she is, and she is one of my close mom friends who actually encouraged me to start this channel and put myself out there. She is one of those women who really uplifts others, and it's easy to see why she has such a good group of close friends. I feel fortunate to be a part of her motherhood journey and a very special Mom Squad group text, and we can't wait to meet her little miracle. She is going to be an amazing mother no matter how she decides to feed her baby, but I hope these products will help her in her breastfeeding journey. Diving right into it, here are my must-have products for breastfeeding mamas, and every product I talk about in today's video, I will link for you in the description box below. The first product I'm including in this basket is the My Breast Friend pillow. This is one of my favorite breastfeeding products. It really helps make breastfeeding so much more comfortable. Now, I love the Boppy pillow, which is another breastfeeding pillow that you'll see out there on the market. I love that pillow too, but it's not as comfortable for breastfeeding. The My Breast Friend pillow is completely adjustable, so you can really find how to make it fit and how to make it the most comfortable. It's an amazing pillow for that cradle position, and I just found that it made breastfeeding so much easier for me and so much more comfortable. The Boppy is great for that tummy time and helping your baby strengthen their head and neck muscles, but it's not so great for breastfeeding because it's not adjustable. And just like a lot of products out there, the Boppy is not truly a one-size-fits-all, even though it says it. So I definitely recommend the My Breast Friend breastfeeding pillow if you're looking for a great breastfeeding pillow. I find it to be so much better than a lot of the breastfeeding pillows out there on the market. I will definitely keep recommending that to new mamas and mamas who want to try breastfeeding and giving it a shot. The next product that I just showed you and I'm going to talk about are these blue pads, which I will link down below for you in the description box below, just like every other product I talk about. These blue pads are amazing and a game changer, not only for mama postpartum, but also for baby. First off, these blue pads are great for mama because postpartum, you do have heavy vaginal bleeding. Now, this heavy vaginal bleeding occurs whether or not you have a cesarean or a vaginal delivery. I also recommend, which I'm not including in this basket, but I did let my friend know ahead of time, to buy some adult diapers or some underwear that she doesn't really care about, and get some really good Maxi Pads as well, because that heavy bleeding just can be so heavy for some women, and it really varies woman by woman. I love the blue pads because not only are you in these adult diapers or underwear, but sometimes the bleeding is so heavy that it can still get through that, especially at night when you go to sleep. I recommend putting these blue pads down on the bed to protect your bed sheets. And then also, if you are attempting breastfeeding, the blue pads are great to put down on your bed sheets because while your milk supply regulates and those first weeks and even months, your breasts are much more likely to leak breast milk. Now, this doesn't happen necessarily for every single woman. It's totally normal if you leak breast milk or if you don't leak breast milk. It can be really helpful to not be sleeping in a bra at night or anything too constricting on your breasts if you are trying to breastfeed. but it also can be a little bit messy if you are leaking that breast milk. So these blue pads are great to place down on the bed to also help protect your bed sheets and make you a little bit more comfortable postpartum. These blue pads are also great for baby once baby is here, because it can save you so much laundry. I know they sell so many cute changing pad covers out there, beautiful designs, and we all want everything to look so cute once baby is here. But boy, oh boy, those first diaper changes, whether they're pees or poos, can be so messy. So these blue pads are great. You can just put them right down over top of that beautiful changing pad cover that you always wanted, and you don't have to worry about staining it or needing to do a bunch of extra laundry. And I also recommend using the wipeable changing pad covers. Cloud Island sells a lot of them. They just make it so much easier, and those ones are still really cute, so I'll link those down below for you as well. These blue pads are a game changer, not only for mama, but also for baby, and they're also great to pack a couple of them in that diaper bag, especially in the beginning as you're traveling. You might not have a great place to change your baby's diaper if you're out from the home, so it's always great to lay one of those blue pads down, keep everything clean, and just easily fold it up and dispose of it once you're done giving baby that diaper change. The next product I'm going to talk to you about is these ice maxi pads, and they are by a company called Freedom Mom, which I really love. I love their products. They're postpartum products for mom. These pads are great because they break apart, and once you break them apart, they become instantly cooling and an instant ice pack. These are great postpartum because you stick them in your underwear or those adult diapers like I was talking about earlier, and not only is it a pad to soak up that vaginal bleeding, but it also offers that cooling, that ice relief that you need after delivery. And it can just make your postpartum so much more comfortable. So I definitely recommend getting a couple of these pads. Now, mama tip, they do have them at the hospital. Try and stock up on them before you leave. Ask the nurses. They're usually pretty friendly. If you do a hospital birth, you can ask for some extra ice packs to take home with you. So make sure to remember to ask your nurses for that as well. The next product I'm going to be talking to you about are these Witch Hazel pads. Witch Hazel is something that really helps heal your body postpartum. Well, these just come like little cotton rounds soaked in that witch hazel, and all you need to do is just take the cotton round and you can stick them on top of the pads that go in your underwear postpartum. Witch hazel promotes healing, so it will help heal, and it also helps with vaginal discomfort postpartum, after birth, after delivery. It helps with any itching or burning, and it's just a great thing, promotes healing. They also have these in the hospital, and you can ask your nurses as well before you leave for some extra, but I do recommend stocking up on them as well, maybe getting a container or two, just because they really help promote that healing and they help with discomfort after birth. Next product I'm going to talk to you about that I'm including in the basket, and again, all these products are linked down below for you to check out, is actually something called a Peri Bottle. Now, you may or may not receive one of these post-birth, post-delivery, depending on whether or not you choose to deliver at a hospital. Usually at most hospitals you are given one of these postpartum, but I didn't really care for the one that I was given post-birth, postpartum. It wasn't as nice. I really like this one. There's also one by Freedom Mom, which is really nice. And a Peri Bottle is something that you're going to fill with warm water, because after birth and after delivery, you're not going to want to be wiping or using toilet paper on your vaginal area because it can be very sore. If you do have a tear, there will be stitches, and you will not want to get toilet paper or anything stuck on that area. So instead, you use a Peri Bottle with that warm water to just sanitize and clean the area after you go to the bathroom, and it helps avoid any additional pain or discomfort, and it also helps prevent infection by keeping the area clean. The next item I'm going to talk to you about is an herbal postpartum spray by a company called Earth Mama. They are a great company that I only have positive things to say about in my experience. I did use a lot of their products, and this is one of them. Now, this spray is something that you can spray on your vaginal area to help prevent discomfort, burning, itching, pain postpartum after delivery and birth. So I like to include this in my survival basket and kit for expecting mamas. The next product I want to talk to you about is this breast care kit by Freedom Mom. This is actually a newer product, but I love the concept of it. And this is for any mamas who want to attempt breastfeeding. This actually includes a 2-in-1 lactation massager. This is really important because with breastfeeding, you can get something called clogged milk ducts, which can lead to an infection called mastitis. And a massager like this one is just something that has a vibration to it, and you can run it along your breast and massage out any tender lumps or sore spots, which could potentially be a clogged milk duct. It will help break that up through the vibration and prevent that clog, which can be really painful for new mamas. If you are a breastfeeding mother and you are struggling with a clogged milk duct, make sure to check out my video on clearing clogged milk ducts. And I also have a ton of other breastfeeding videos to help you, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. The next item that is included in this breast care kit is an instant heat breast warmer. Now, these are great because heat helps make breast milk flow. So if you're struggling with your milk supply or ways to help make breastfeeding a little bit easier, these are really great because the heat will help make that milk flow. Heat also can help in the event that you do have a clogged milk duct. I think that's a really great thing, and I'm excited that Freedom Mom is making that and including this in the kit. The third product included in this kit is a breast mask for lactation. I think this is really cool too because when you're breastfeeding, you're looking for any way to help make it easier, and why not treat yourself to a breast mask and see what can help get that breast milk flowing. And the fourth product is a breast mask for hydration. Your breasts with breastfeeding, especially in those first weeks, can get dry and sore and even cracked and be more uncomfortable. I think this is a great thing to include in the kit, and I'm hoping that this helps my friend on her journey. I'm really excited that they're making these products now. The next product I'm going to talk to you about is Nipple Balm. Every mama who's going to try breastfeeding wants to have some Nipple Balm at hand. You might want to try a couple different brands. This one is by Lancinol. I love their brand. I used this nipple cream myself. Again, you can get cracked, sore, and bleeding nipples, especially in the beginning of your breastfeeding journey. You need to have a couple of these in different locations where you'll be breastfeeding, and you're going to want to keep applying this after your breastfeeding sessions. Just remember to wipe it off a little bit before you put baby back at the breast. If you decide to use a breast pump only, or you're doing breastfeeding, breast nursing at the breast, and also breast pumping, remember that before you place your nipple into the breast pump, you can actually apply nipple balms and creams to help make pumping less painful for you and less pulling and tugging at the nipple. Make sure to stock up on this. I also really like the brand Earth Mama for nipple balms and creams. I will also link that down below for you if you would like to check it out. And again, make sure to check out all my other videos. I have one on how to survive cluster feedings, which is those first weeks of breastfeeding, which can be so challenging. And it was for me, and I know it is for a lot of other mamas. So I have some great, really helpful tips for you in that video if you'd like to check it out. Whether you're currently breastfeeding or you're hoping to be breastfeeding, I think it's a great video to watch before you start your journey or while you're in the thick of it. Make sure to subscribe and check that video out too. My next product is these Soothies, also by the company Lancinol. And this is one of my holy grail products. I talk about this in a bunch of my breastfeeding videos, and I wish I had known about these before I had my son and started my breastfeeding journey, because they are a lifesaver. In the beginning, your nipples can be so sore and you're looking for relief in between nursing sessions. These are great. These are just little pads that you actually can stick in the fridge for extra cooling relief, and you place it on your nipple in between sessions. Now, you don't want to use the nipple balm or nipple creams in combination with this. You want to be doing them separately. I would do nipple balm, and then I would alternate with these Soothies. And they just have this great cooling relief, and they help heal those cracked and sore nipples. So if I can tell you to buy one thing for yourself, if you're going to be trying breastfeeding, buy these and have these in the fridge at home ready for you when you start your breastfeeding journey. The next product I'm going to be talking to you about, which I'm including in my Breastfeeding and Postpartum Survival Kit, is these breast shells. These are great. These actually go in your bra and they can actually collect that extra breast milk, or letdown it's called, which is something that happens to many women as their milk supply is regulating. They leak breast milk throughout the day. And these help collect that breast milk, which is amazing because you can save that milk. You can empty it into a breast milk storage bag and freeze it to start your freezer stash in the event that you ever have to be away from your baby, whether emergent or you're returning to work. I highly recommend these shells. Not only do they collect that breast milk and you can wear them in your bra, but they also help keep that nipple balm and cream on when you wear them, so it's not rubbing off on your bra all day, and it keeps them hydrated and healing. Definitely get yourself some of these breast shells. I will link this specific brand down below. A brand called HAVES, which I'm about to show you a product from, actually also makes these type of breast shell collectors. They are called the HAVES Ladybug collectors. They're a little bit bigger. They can hold a little bit more breast milk. Really depends on your comfort level, whether you want something a little bit larger in your bra or a little bit smaller to try. But I will also link those down below for you because those are also a great product for you to try. And my next product included in my survival kit is this silicone breast pump by the company HAVES, which I just mentioned. They make some really great products, and I really love this silicone breast pump because when your baby is nursing, they can only nurse off of one breast at a time. While they're nursing off of that one breast, many times in the beginning, especially first weeks and months, a woman's other breast that is not being nursed on will leak breast milk, and it can be a lot. It's called letdown, and it can be quite a bit of breast milk. What you can actually do is just suction this breast pump onto your other breast, and it will collect that letdown or that breast milk while your baby nurses on the opposite side. And again, you can take that precious breast milk, you can put it in a breast milk storage bag and start that freezer stash, which you will need in the event of an emergency or returning to work for your baby. I can't recommend this one enough. Another great use for this is actually helping resolve those clogged milk ducts. You actually can fill this with some Epsom salt and warm water and suction it onto your breast. And make sure to check out my video again on clogged milk ducts and how to treat them and prevent them. I go over how to do that and how to prevent those clogs using this great silicone breast pump. It has multi-uses. It is great. Definitely recommend this, and I'm definitely including this in my survival basket for my friend. The next product I'm including in my basket is these reusable cotton nursing pads. Now, if you're going out or you don't want to be wearing those milk collectors that we talked about earlier in your bra because maybe you're going out for the first time or you're going to be around a bunch of people and it's not comfortable for you, these are great. I prefer these reusable cotton ones so much more than the disposable nursing pads out there on the market, but it's totally personal preference. The reason why I prefer these specifically is because the cotton is so much softer. And like I talked about, those nipples will be sore in the beginning and tender. And I just loved these because they were so much more comfortable to stick in my bra. And they are machine washable. You get multi-uses out of them. Just throw them in the washing machine and you have some more. I really like these, and I definitely recommend having some of these. You can even keep these in your diaper bag when you go out to have on hand in case you do start leaking. These are great. I definitely recommend getting these and including these in your postpartum and breastfeeding survival basket or kit that you're making for yourself or your friend. My next product that I'm going to talk to you about is a nursing cover. This is one of the ones that my friend picked out and had on her registry, but I let her know that I loved this company, Copper Pearl, and I also really like the company Milk Snob. They both make great nursing covers, very soft. I'll link them down below for you to check out. They have all different kinds of prints, some really cute designs, and what's really cool about them, not only will they help offer you some privacy out in public if you're not so confident with breastfeeding yet and you just want a little bit more modesty, totally up to you with what you're comfortable with when it comes to breastfeeding. It is your legal right to breastfeed your baby in the United States, in every single state, in public. However you are most comfortable. What you're doing is amazing. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for it. If this helps give you the confidence to get through it, I know how uncomfortable it can be and how there can be some judgment, but just know that what you're doing is wonderful. And I love these covers. And the other really cool thing is you actually can use them to cover your baby's car seat a little bit. You still want to be able to see them, not ever when you're in the car when it's moving, but if you have one of those car seats that goes into a stroller, if you're taking them into a doctor's office, you can use this as a little bit of cover. If they're sleeping, from the lights to help keep them asleep, of course checking in on them. You also can use this as a shopping cart cover. If you're going into the grocery store, you can put it on the shopping cart, make sure they're sitting on a clean area. And you also can use it as a high chair cover. Again, you can make sure they're sitting on a clean area. There's so many uses for these nursing covers, and I think they're all great. And you also can always make sure to pack one in your diaper bag when you're going out in public if this is something that gives you the confidence to breastfeed in public. I'm so glad my friend put this on her registry, and I'm including it in the basket for her. The final product that I'm including in this basket for my friend that I think is so important for all mamas, no matter how you choose to feed your baby, is a good reusable water bottle. It is crucial to stay hydrated postpartum. It's good for your health, whether you're breastfeeding or not. Definitely recommend getting a really good reusable water bottle. And this is actually a 40-ounce size, and I know it looks huge, but you're actually supposed to be drinking 3 of these a day postpartum. Remember, you can't make good breast milk if you are not hydrated. Whether you're breastfeeding or not, you're not going to have good energy unless you are hydrated postpartum. It can help heal your body being hydrated. I definitely recommend getting a good reusable water bottle. This, of course, is a Passable parent water bottle. Make sure to check out our website, www.passableparent.com, and get yourself one. I included a little tag for my friend, just letting her know staying hydrated is crucial to producing breast milk, staying healthy, and having energy postpartum, and that she should be drinking 3 of these every day. This is the final item I'm including in my kit. And again, I've linked all of these items down below for you. And if you are someone who is going to be attempting breastfeeding, I wish you the best of luck in your journey. I hope you're so proud of yourself, whether you try for 1 day, 1 hour, 1 time, 1 year, 3 years, however long you decide. I hope that you are proud of yourself and feel supported in your journey. I also wish you the best of luck postpartum, whether you decide breastfeeding is just not for you and you don't even want to go there. I also wish you the best of luck, and I also have a lot of videos on early childhood development and how to help give your baby the best start possible in life. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. I have different ways to play with that newborn baby at each stage of their development to help enhance their brain development. Make sure to check them all out. Thank you so much for your time today and for being here watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video.